Hi everybody, Matt here from Matt Likes Comics, and this is my response to Alan's top 10 video of people dressed like cats. Now, for those that know me, they know that I've been a cat person my entire life. And unfortunately, it turns out I'm allergic to cats, so I can't have them in my house anymore. So I have to compensate by having cats in comic books and watching cat videos on the internet. However, when I was going through my books, I discovered I didn't have the mix of cat costumes that I quite thought I'd have. Sure, I had a bunch of Catwoman, but outside of that, I didn't have a lot more. So I have gone with what I think is a bit of a mix, coupled with, yes, a few repeats, but according to Alan on his challenge video, having repeats is not a bad thing when it comes to this challenge. So let's see what I was able to find today. Today, I got this week's book of Justice Society of America, and on it is the original Wildcat. Wildcat is dressed as a cat, obviously. It's right in the name. Wildcat has had a long history at DC Comics. His first appearance was in Sensation Comics 1. And for years and years and years, he remained simply an Earth 2 hero. But there's this weird Brave and the Bold era where Wildcat did some stuff with Batman, thus establishing that there was an Earth 1 Wildcat. But really, outside of Brave and the Bold, you never really saw that. Next up, one of my many Catwoman ones. I decided to go with some recent books because a lot of people show older ones and stuff like that. So I have Batman 151, which I like because Batman and Catwoman are fighting Bizarro on the cover. And the next one I picked is also a Catwoman one. And this has been on many covers, but this was the one I picked because I thought it was one of the better ones, shall we say, of Batman and Catwoman making out. Lovers forever, no matter what. I think they will always be intertwined. Next up, unfortunately, here is another. Unfortunately, in the sense that this is another one where I only have repeats. I've decided that since I have to show a couple of them anyway, I decided to show the whole series. This is the Jackpot and Black Cat series, with the first two by Adam Hughes, which I know Adam Hughes out there is a fan favorite. So those who are longtime watchers of my channel will know that I have covered these books in another video, but that doesn't stop them from being cool cat covers at this time. Here's number 3. Here is number 4. Now my next book is a little bit out of the box. This is one that is not a real recognized character per se, but having read the book and having seen how she's dressed on the cover, because that's a tiny little cat on her hat, this is the Jaguar Priestess, sorry. The Jaguar Priestess. This is Tarzan 156. And I think that it's a decent book. Next up, from that sort of vein, I have Forbidden Worlds 145, where the woman inside, this is a Kurt Schaffenberger burger cover, by the way, Schaffenberger, okay? And the woman turns into a cat. Sometimes she's in full cat form, sometimes she's in human form, and sometimes she's in the form that is here on the cover with the human head and the cat body. And to me, that kind of makes her dress like a cat. And the last, this is Defenders 106. And the person on there who's dressed like a cat is Patsy Walker, Hellcat. Now she's unconscious on the cover, but she does have a role to play inside the book. And again, I think that these are great. I mean, I've always liked the Defenders, so Defenders 106. It's a good one. It's around that time that Patsy Walker and Damien Hellstrom are starting to date and be together, and then they get married and leave the team in issue 125, which is the new Defenders, and has a bunch of different characters in it. Now, I hope you enjoyed this. I would like to see other people involved in these top 10 things as well. If you're going to be in the top 10, make sure you tag Comic Collector Geek so that he'll be able to see it and you'll and know that you've participated in the challenge. It's a lot of fun to do these sort of things. For one reason, for me, completely, is that I get to pick out different books than I would normally show in some cases, or books that I may have shown before, but I get a chance to show them again in a different context. So I, if you like this video, please like, subscribe, and comment below. I'd like to see comments on books that you like, and I encourage everybody out there, whether you have a YouTube channel or not, make a video. Pull out your, I mean, if you have to do it all Catwoman or all Black Cat, that's fine. We just want to see your favorite 10 cat costumed, my apologies, cat costumed covers, because it is just fun to see all this. Anyway, my name's Matt, and I like comics, and I hope you do too.